Hello everybody, it's Loretta. Welcome back to my channel. So I have finished the fifth, I guess, junk journal for that group of friends of mine. I have one more to do, and then we meet in January, and that's when I'm going to give everybody their presents. I took time out to make the one for my son's girlfriend. So anyway, this one is for a man, and so is the next one that I'm doing. So it's been a little, it was a little different. Yeah. So I just made this one out of 2 file folders. You can see the 2 file folders. I put some fabric on the back, and I did some stamping on it. And then this came from a digi-kit from, I think it was Vectoria Designs. And this is a super old piece of trim. Like, I mean, it's really, really, really old. So there's some scrapbook paper of like a book with a stop or a pocket watch. And then I did this little thing here with some gears and some paper from a Sherlock Holmes book. And yeah, then I did these. This is actually an antique watch face right here, and some gears. And so this one is so in this series of stuff that I've been doing, I've been saying how like these are actually like scrapbooks of people and things that never actually happened. Okay, so this guy is he's an amateur detective, so he's a huge Sherlock Holmes and Edgar Allan Poe fan. So that's this one. So that explains the like the honeycomb paper, because Sherlock Holmes kept bees, so that was why I did that. So anyway, all right, if I can get it open. It's hard to do stuff when you look through the camera, so I try not to. So this is an image of London Bridge in the 1800s. So I've just got like something that says London up here, and then this is the first pocket of the file folder, which I have a large bookmark in that I've made. There's nothing else in it. I figure he can put whatever he wants. So, and these are, I tried to use paper that was kind of masculine, Victorian kind of stuff. So, and here's a pocket I made out of a book page from Sherlock Holmes, one of the Sherlock Holmes books. This is antique papery, I think, but Sherlock Holmes played the violin, so that's why that one's in there. And then also, so the Sherlock Holmes digi-kit that I got from Vectoria Designs was also kind of steampunky, so I just kind of went on ahead with a little bit of the steampunk imagery. And so I made this. This was attached. It was an admit one kind of thing with Edgar Allan Poe. So I put, I think this is from The Fall of the House of Usher, Edgar Allan Poe. And then I love this image of these Victorians being weird. Anyway, but this is a pocket, journaling paper, and then a picture of Edgar Allan Poe with his raven. And then there's just a journaling card. And this is from Dale Street, Liverpool, which I thought was kind of cool. So again, just some journaling paper. Here's some more of that honeycomb paper. And this flips up. This is from Vectoria Designs. There were 6 of them. Sherlock's Inventory Microscope. Use for analytical chemistry, toxicology, examination, and poison determination. 221B Baker Street. So I thought those were really cool, but they're kind of long. They were kind of weird shaped, so I couldn't figure out how to fit them in this journal, so I just did like a little flip. And then there's a little tuck there. Dr. Watson solves the problem. Journaling. This is a cover of a Sherlock Holmes book, and here's a guest check and a postcard. I really loved being able to find some of these kind of masculine papers. This is one of like the Penny Dreadfuls that was published in London at the time, so I put that in there. Some journaling paper, some music paper. This is a decoupage thing that I made for Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who's the creator of Sherlock Holmes. So, yeah, so this was actually a Christmas card that we received this year. And I was like, oh, I like that. So I just did some collaging on it and put it in. So, yeah, I liked it a lot. This is the second file folder. So this, so the kit that I got that had the tickets on it was this, they had a blank one, and so I took this image of this dapper man and cut it down to put on to the ticket. And then this was kind of like, this was a Shakespeare play that was done at the Royal Theatre. So I put the Royal Theatre on there, and I stenciled and put that on there. And then this coach, this die cut, I've had that like since I was scrapbooking, like probably 20 years ago. So I finally got to use it. I mean, this is like really cool that I'm getting to actually use this stuff. Anyway, just some journaling paper that I stuck in here. And then this is more of that digi-kit. Oops. And so that's just a flip up for journaling. This is actually an image from, I can't remember which book it was, but it's one of the Sherlock Holmes books where him and Moriarty jump off the cliff together. So, and I had to put my dastardly mustache there. I thought that was cute. This is an old cover for The Raven by Edgar Allan Poe. And in here is just some journaling paper and another book cover, which is The Woman in White by Wilkie Collins. That's another Victorian mystery kind of book. And here's another one of these little things. I thought a typewriter would be appropriate. So it's just kind of a mix of Sherlock Holmes and Edgar Allan Poe. Here's another pocket that I made from, I think that is a Sherlock Holmes book, I think. Anyway, here's a boarding pass because we know Sherlock went places. And in fact, here's a picture. This is an illustration from a Sherlock Holmes book where him and Watson are sitting on a train talking. So, some masculine paper. It's another one of those things from the digi-kit. And I love this. So I imagine that, okay, so I forgot to tell you that this is our guy right here. This is whose book this belongs to. And so this is him and a group of his cigar-smoking friends all sitting on each other's knees, which I thought was adorable. I mean, how cute is that, right? And then I just put in a little paper bag in here, just to basically show him that it is a tuck spot, you know. I made this little thing here, and I made this tag with a couple of different scrapbook papers. Here's a copy, or a cover of Study in Scarlet, which is one of Sherlock's books. Here's one of the envelope things that I made. I think I showed you in the garden book, I think, the Secret Garden book. It's where you take like the 3 envelopes and you fold them in such a way that you make like this 6-pocket thing. And each one of these has something in it, but I'm not going to take them all out, you know, just, but each one has something in it. I think this one has just journaling paper in it, I think, if I can. Yeah. And then journaling paper in here. I just put some old stamps up there. I think most of the paper in here, if it's not scrapbook paper, or paper made by me, it's Vectoria Designs, who has a store on Etsy. Anybody familiar with the Sherlock Holmes books knows that Irene Adler is the love of his life. So I got to put in a fairly halfway feminine page. So anyway, that's my version of what Irene Adler would look like. And then I just made this little thing. It's got some little cute little stuff in there. I think my battery's going to go dead. And I made that bookmark. Some more journaling paper. And then here's another one of those flip-ups from that DigiKit. And then I loved this with I thought that train was really cool. And the only thing in here is just more of those, and then some journaling paper. And then here's a little pocket that I made. And then this this flips out. I can write on that. And then on this page, this is the last page, this is one of those envelopes that your bills come in. And I just thought that was really cool. Instead of putting a tag in it, though, I just made it like a flip up. And there is a space here you can stick something in. But so I did the collage work on this and then stuck that picture in there. I thought it was perfect. I've been searching for like elongated photos. And then this is the other half of London Bridge with, I think that's the tower. And then in the last part of this pocket here is just some more journaling paper. So there we go. That's this one. I got one more. The next one I'm doing is also for a man, and it's going to be kind of more steampunk science related. So it's going to have like Jules Verne and Nikola Tesla, that kind of thing in it. So I cannot wait till I'm finished with these, because I'm going to make myself the girliest girly thing I can possibly imagine. Because, you know, these two were for guys, and then the one I did before this was for my son's girlfriend, and it was like a horror, dark fantasy theme, so it wasn't real feminine. And then my friend that I did the travel theme for, that one wasn't very feminine at all. And then the Secret Garden one, also, she wasn't a real girly girl, so I didn't get to go all out on that one either. So I'm just like dying to make myself a super girly girl frilly junk journal, which is what I'm going to do when I finish this last gift. So, oh, I got to put this back in. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me for a little bit on this day, and I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Bye-bye.